Early Morning Thoughts. Presenter Nguyen Cong Liet. Voice robot. Vietnamese people often wake up early, not because they want to live wastefully, but because they believe that every day needs to be valuable. Life is a long series of days, and each day should be spent on useful things. I do not lack useful activities, but when there are too many, they become burdensome. In the literary field, I am quite good, and producing a work every 3 days is normal for me. But at that level, there is nothing worth mentioning. For many people, gaining fame is difficult. They simply do not know what to do to achieve it. As for me, I am capable enough, especially in time management, to both earn a living and pursue my research topics. However, when there are too many things to do, everything easily conflicts. The advice is to focus on one thing at a time to complete it. Even though I knew that, I still couldn't focus on literature alone. Because of the saying, literature is human, I traced back to the origin of life and found clues to track down him. Now, I wish I hadn't seen those clues. Every morning, when I wake up, I still hear whispers in my ear. Explain it to humanity. So why not explain it? During the 8 years of decoding humanity, I have posted at least 2 articles every day on Facebook. Although I felt that the issues were getting easier to understand, when I wrote them, people said, "I don't understand anything." Once, I felt sad and deleted a few articles on Facebook because I felt that my presentation was different from anyone else's. But recently, I regretted deleting them. I tried to remember my thinking method and reasoning, and this morning, those lines of thinking came back. The origin of life and humans is not something that is easy to explain, but because I consider it a given mission, I cannot simply accept those clues. It is a gift from heaven, and if I do not accept this gift, it would be a pity. That is how I explain it to people, but the more clues I see, the less I believe in any gods. My method of finding the origin is to observe what happens before your eyes today. I consider it as the result. I consider people's current thoughts, the way people walk, or the way they communicate. Habits such as boys often looking at beautiful girls, or women liking to beautify themselves, etc., all happen today. I consider it as the result. To explain it more easily, let's use simple math problems. For example, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. The result is on the right side, which means there must be a problem on the left side. With this understanding, I just need to find the problem on the left side. For example, today you see that our body has a left half symmetrical to the right half through the spine. This is the result we see every day, and we just need to find the problem on the left side. In the process, I discovered a simple but fundamental thing for the origin of our life. I take the example of the Toden problem, such as 5 plus 1 minus 2. When doing the Toden problem, there is always a principle that guides the path we take. For example, with this problem, we add first and then subtract. That is the principle. We often determine the type of problem and then apply the theory to solve it. If I ask you now, which theory should I follow for 1 plus 1 equals 2? I have found the origin of mathematics. Unexpectedly, it is in the electric wire. So you often see the phrase energy transmission, and by energy transmission, I always refer to 3 criteria: efficiency, economy, and accumulation. Now, consider the problem of 1 plus 1 equals 2. It has a principle, according to the 3 criteria mentioned. Applying those 3 criteria to the problem of the human body, why is the left half symmetrical to the right half through the spine? You will see that these 3 criteria hold life throughout its existence. The conclusion is, life is a mathematical form of energy transmission, and all its actions are always accompanied by the 3 special criteria mentioned. The problem of energy transmission is essentially finding food for yourself. You cannot choose the option that takes too much time to get small results, but you choose the opposite option, such as choosing light work, high salary. Choosing a certain option means accumulating, and we choose options to adapt to the problem of energy transmission for ourselves.